Hi guys, James here from Present Day Production. Right now there are a hell of a lot of people sitting in their bedrooms twiddling their thumbs not knowing what to do with themselves. Well, why not get started in music production? Here's a really short video showing you 3 or 4 things that you'll need to get started making your own music. Number 1, a computer. Whether you're running Windows or Mac, there's a wide variety of software that you can use to produce music. If you're running Mac, I'd highly recommend using Logic. This is Apple's own software and it's optimized for use on Mac, so it runs really well. If you're on Windows, there are plenty of options, some even free. You could go for the free option by PreSonus called Studio One, which is a fantastic bit of software. It's very powerful. It's quite difficult to learn to use, however, the results you'll get from that will be amazing. If you're brand new to music production, you might want to go for something like Audacity, which is completely free, very basic, no frills audio production. Whatever software you choose to use as your DAW, you'll end up with roughly the same results. All we need is the audio going into the computer. So how do we get the audio going into the computer? Well, that brings us to number 2. For number 2, you need an audio interface. An audio interface converts the electrical signal from a microphone or a guitar jack lead into your computer into a digital format that your computer can understand. Audio interfaces vary in price from anything from £50 for a very basic one-channel input up to many thousands of pounds for an interface with many inputs. Here in my home studio, I'm running a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which is a very simple one-input USB audio interface. It gets the job done. It means that I can create videos nice and easily and you get a clean, good sounding input straight into your computer. The Scarlett only cost me around £80, so it's not a huge amount of money and it's very affordable for people who don't want to fork out a huge amount of money to get started in production. For number 3, how are we going to hear what's coming out of the interface? Well, we need monitoring. Monitoring can either be headphones or speakers. Here in my home studio, I've just got a very basic headphone setup, Beyerdynamic DT770, just so I can hear what I'm editing when I'm creating videos. However, if you want to go for real accuracy, I'd highly recommend getting some monitors. These can be anything from Yamaha to Quested, and depending on which brand you go for, they can massively vary in price. There are loads for sale secondhand on eBay or Facebook if you don't want to buy brand new, and they'll be great quality as long as you go for a reputable brand. Number 4, a microphone. Now this won't count for everybody because we don't all make music that needs a microphone. However, if we do, there are plenty of options. I'd personally recommend buying something such as the Rode NT1A. It's around £150 and it's a fantastic sounding condenser microphone that will get you a fantastic sounding recording with little to no effort. Or if you want to go slightly on the cheaper side, the legendary Shure SM58. You really cannot go wrong with this mic. It's indestructible, it sounds decent, and they are used on every recording you can imagine. Finally, some kind of acoustic treatment. This doesn't have to be super expensive panels that you buy online. It can be as simple as putting a quilt up around you or a pillow just to make sure that there are no reflections coming off of the wall and ruining your recording. So that's it. That's all you need to get producing music in your own home. 3 or 4 very simple things that won't cost you a huge amount of money. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you again in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and I'll see you again soon.